Named for the legendary coach and co-founder of the Bengals, here's a good look at Paul Brown Stadium on the riverfront in Cincinnati. This crowd loves their orange and black. The scene just a short time ago, they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football as the Bengals get set to do battle with the New York Jets. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13.
Come on now, let's go!
Set, ready, 50, plant.
Come on, baby.
Fair. Lead rip.
This is Joe Mixon, fourth in the NFL in rushing last season. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
At the 24-yard line.
On a chilly December afternoon, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. The enthusiasm of this Cincinnati crowd in full effect a moment ago as their Bengals took the field to the delight of this sold-out crowd. And they're all set as they'll match up with the New York Jets. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. Fielded about a yard deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Let's go. 18, Gator. You're out. Now.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. 2nd and 13. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down.
That's good for a Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Let's go now.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Check 3, check 3. Check. Lock.
80 weapons.
Lucky. Alert 3.
Alert 3.
Looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble. It's caught inside the 25. And DP goes into Jets territory before being taken down.
7 on the play.
Well, how about the passing numbers so far on this first drive?
No doubt about it. They're flinging it around pretty successfully. And look at the start. The confidence level that we see in him rising because he's hit a few early. And how about the last one? The big shot right there.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Chef. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. 36.
Get it.
Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Jets 10-yard line.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Bengals take it right down and score on the opening drive. Bullock good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. A first carry for Trenton Cannon. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty. He can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 4 receivers to keep tabs on here, 3 of them to the right side on 2nd and 5.
Tighten up. He's coming.
On second down, this is Cannon. And an alley to run. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
You're outside. 50's the mic. Hey, we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Convert. Safe. Rush it. Yo, lady.
On first down, Darnold. Looking for Perriman there. He's got him. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 48-yard line.
Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Here we go. No. Off. Go ahead, baby. Go. Oh, lady.
Now Darnold. He's going to float this one deep right side. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Quincy Enunwa. His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go. First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback. And got his man complete. And all the way down to the 37. A big play there for Cincinnati. 44 yards.
First and 10 at the 37.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
On first down, Bernard. 2 yards that time, a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
60 outlaw.
54. All you get is a headache.
Blue draw corkers.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Nixon. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Got a man. It's Ross, complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 21.
15 yards.
And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause, to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
Switch it. Sneak grip.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Jordan Willis has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. He'll drop the throw. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. They'll drop the throw. That's going to be caught by Ross for a Bengal touchdown. John Ross, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Bullock, and that makes the score 14-7.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while, get at least 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And the pass complete to Enunwa, and he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Blocking at the point of attack there was very strong. He had a couple of running lanes.
And I never want to overlook the offensive line, but that's what they get paid to do. How about the quarterback? Everyone thinks all he's going to do is throw the football. His movement and deception can help a running game as well.
Back to the ground, this time with Bell. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. Carlos Dunlap, the defensive end, the one to bring him down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From just shy of midfield, Darnold. He's got this one complete to Perriman. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Third down.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Oh, hey, Orbit. 57's a Mike. 57's a Mike. Red 80. Here we go.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. And he's got Enunwa. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 10 yards is the pickup. Good enough for a Jet first down.
First down, Jets.
And he went in route there from the slot for the completion.
Love how he runs his routes because it's all setting up your defender. Give him a little something one way, take it the other way. Head and shoulder fake. Sometimes you make one step to the outside, then break it inside. Really well run route. Yeah, that was the safety that came through and made the play, but there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker, and we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Pass. Incomplete on the throwaway. It's 3rd down and 11.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
Mike 50, Mike 50. Red 80. I'm here all day. Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
Here's Darnold. He's going to go for it all. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
The kick is good.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason.
What we got? What we got? What we got?
Watch the safety creep.
Hey, Sam off. Mike.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. We often give credit to the O-line there. Two tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
He's got daylight. He's at the 30, 10, and all the way in for a Cincinnati score. John Ross with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the third most in a single year. And the Bengals strike quickly here for 6 points. Bullock good on the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Hey, Haywood.
Army.
Mike 50.
Darnold on first down. Josh Doxson's got it complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That's good for 28 yards.
A 28-yard game.
Darnold now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down. Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Bell, of course, 3-time 1,000-yard rusher. Sat out 2018, but you look back to 2017, a tick under 1,300 yards and almost 700 more receiving.
Mike 57. You remember me? You remember me? Let's go, baby.
On 2nd and a couple. Darnold. Throw complete to Herndon. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down.
Here we go.
That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
50 to Mike. 50 to Mike. Know your job. Ready?
On 2nd down and 4. Darnold. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Good job.
Third down. 3rd and long.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
Hey, tight.
Hey, Mike 50.
3rd and long, it's Darnold. It's hauled in by Doxson. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 17-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Hey, we got Mike 50. Mike
First
50.
down.
They'll run on first down with Cannon.
He's checking. Crash.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
On 2nd down, it's Cannon, and he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
They'll try and run for it with Bell. And the lane closes quickly for Bell, and he did not make it. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Any day, young lady. 57's the mic. Hey, Zoo. Watch the run. Hey, they're running it. 57's Mike. Mike 57.
And here we go on 4th. Darnold flushed out right. He may try and run for this. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Cannon. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Trenton Cannon, his 14th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are back within a single score.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did. They didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Let's go.
The Bengals drive about to get going, and we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. They're going to look to throw. Going deep downfield for Ross. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So on 4th down, on comes the left-footed punter, Kevin Huber, to punt it away. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
33-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
To throw is Darnold. And now he'll tuck it and run. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, it's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half.
All day, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah. Brashad Perriman off to the races. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Brashad Perriman, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jets are going to retake the lead. And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along? Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Let's go! At their own 17-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Flush to his right. This one complete to Giovanni Bernard. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. On that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Mixon with a first down carry. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Going deep downfield for Ross. And that's going to be intercepted. Jamal Adams with it, the all-pro safety. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Cannon, and they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
50's the mic. 50's the mic. Silver. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
Even though that's an incompleted pass, shouldn't we give a whole lot of credit to the offensive line?
Yet again, time in the pocket to throw. Time and time again, we have seen that. You're right, the O-line winning the battle in the trenches. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Ready. 57's the mic. Watch 57. Watch twitch.
Darnold from the gun. That is caught. It's Perriman. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down.
And the key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive, third down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves him from a 3-and-out. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
From the 38, Darnold. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
No grounding call there. He had a receiver near the right sideline. It was pretty clear there. He just needed to get rid of that one.
And he did have a receiver in the area, but initially my view was obstructed, and I thought that was going to be grounding, but clearly the correct call made, and that is no call.
Is that why you threw your play sheet down? Is that why you did it? Was that the flag?
You can't be giving me up. I got a lot of issues up here in the booth. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
You ain't doing nothing today.
Hey, I got him. That's me. 57's the mic. 57's the mic.
Now it's Darnold. That's caught out left by Perriman. They have certainly looked his way in this 3rd quarter. Another catch, and it's good for a first down.
First down, Jack.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy. It came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
They try and run on first down, but to no avail. Tackle for a 2-yard loss in the backfield. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 46-yard line.
A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. One more time, it's Cannon. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Mike, 57's Mike. I know he ain't got it.
Darnold now to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Carl Lawson has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Now here's Ross. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. They'll try to get the run game going. This is Mixon. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Tackled by Jordan Willis.
A gain of 5.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
On the ball. On the ball.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
So the delay of game penalty moves it back 5. That makes it 2nd and 10.
You're not ready. You're not ready.
Back to throw here. Open man is Higgins. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Got a man open. It's Ross. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
A gain of 10 yards.
I think everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And picking up the first down. This quarterback now 11 of 15 through the air. Here's 1st and 10. Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 5 yards on the pickup, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
Set, ready? 60 Pittsburgh. Ready? Shoot.
They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
5. 57's Mike. Mike 57. Yes.
Nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares.
Ready?
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
13 yards on the
4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I looked down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays that have been successful throughout the game that worked in the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
A first down run, not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 41-yard line.
Silent, 64, weak. Tight end left.
2nd and 9 now. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Henry Anderson make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Let's go.
Now the Bengals on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 16.
Yo,
They'll set up to throw. He's got a man, and that's Alex Erickson. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Reggie Bullock on for the field goal. A 50-yard attempt.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And with that, they have taken the lead by a point here in the 4th. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it. They're happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they had a long drive going last time, but it stalled out. But still, maybe something positive to carry forward from that last drive?
Well, a few different things that you carry forward. Number one, as you noted, they were moving it pretty well, so that gives them a lot of confidence. The second part is, keeps your defense off the field, gives them a chance to rest up a little bit. And last but not least, you've taken a good look at what you've done on offense, noted where the weaknesses are, and you know when you want to come back to them.
Like when you're organized with your points. Well done.
Point A, B, and C.
Darnold now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. They'll run with Cannon. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
A pickup of 2 yards. And the Jets first down.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll run on 1st down. Cannon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Lady.
Mike 50.
Hey, Alpha.
50, Mike 50.
On 2nd and 11 now. Darnold. Herndon's got it complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 27 yards there, a 1st down. So with a yardage on that completion, he's now right at exactly 300 yards on the game.
And isn't that the magic number you get? All right, 300. That means it's going to go on a commemorative football to put on your...
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Trenton Cannon with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Jets have once again taken the lead. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. And after the good game last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Let's get it.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. 2nd and 3. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Ryan Poole that time there to get a hand on it. This defense hasn't had the best showing in this game, but a critical knockdown there. If they can hang on, I guess the end will kind of justify the means.
Certainly, and just think of it this way. It may not be the quantity of the plays that they've had because those haven't been great, but they get a few more quality ones like that. That could finish things off for them.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Coming to you.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
So the penalty certainly helps them out as they come up on 2nd and 5.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
Go. 5.
They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's going to be caught by Ross for a Bengal touchdown. John Ross with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the second most in a single year, as his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. He's at the 50, the 30, 20. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Bengals 30.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
The Jets take over.
Good work, boys. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are.
Under 61. Matchbox lights.
On first down, it's Cannon. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Second and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run.
Fresno. Pick the edge. Come. Red 80. Watch it.
80 weapon.
Red 80.
Instead of running, Darnold's going to throw this thing. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
You must be getting tired of seeing me. Red 80. Hey, Mike's 50.
Hey, seam 6.
Hey, 50. 50's the Mike. 50's the Mike. Quit talking about it and bring it. Let's go, Mike 50. Mike. Red 80. Hey, keep it up.
Darnold now to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Darnold on the keeper. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 37-yard line.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
Victory all but assured now as they take a knee here, and they're going to...